could be anybody. I could be somebody.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 TV shows actors are ashamed of.
I'm mature and I'm logical and I know I'm doing the right thing. Why should I be nervous? What makes you think I'm nervous?
Number 10. Katherine Higgel, Grey's Anatomy. A number of actors have left an impression from their time at the hospital once known as Seattle Grace. But one of the biggest was from Katherine Higgel. For the first 6 seasons, Higgel played surgical oncologist Izzy Stevens, earning plenty of love from fans and critics.
Hi, I'm Isabel Stevens, but everyone calls me Izzy.
However, Higgel didn't always feel the same. In 2008, Higgel declared she wouldn't submit any work for Emmy consideration that year, saying she hadn't been, quote, given the material to warrant it.
Stop it. I mean it. Stop talking. There is nothing to talk about. Do you understand me? There is nothing to discuss.
Higgel also spoke out against the long working hours required. She later expressed some regret over leaving the show and interest in a potential return. It wouldn't be the strangest thing to happen on Grey's Anatomy.
This is your home.
No, it's not. Not anymore. It's just a place I worked and I can do that anywhere.
Number 9. Billy Ray Cyrus, Hannah Montana. In the 2000s, Billy Ray Cyrus went from being known as the achy breaky heart guy to being known as the father of one of the biggest pop stars on the planet.
Well, don't believe it, because I'm not letting you go. Woo!
He also starred alongside daughter Miley on Disney Channel's sitcom Hannah Montana. While wholesome, Cyrus derided the show, saying it, quote, destroyed his family, and that he wished the show had never happened.
You okay, darling?
Of course, I'm fine. It's just, there's other more important things in life.
Thankfully, Cyrus's relationship with both Miley and his wife Tish seems to have been mended in recent years. However, it's apparent that Hannah Montana put an undue amount of stress on the musician and father.
You know it's a night you'll never forget. I know I never get tired of looking at my own booty.
Number 8. Evangeline Lilly, Lost. Fugitive Kate Austen was one of the most compelling characters in a fantastic ensemble. However, her actress, Evangeline Lilly, sometimes found Kate's development to be, well, lost.
Never carried a letter around for 20 years because I couldn't get over my baggage.
During an appearance on a podcast called The Lost Boys, Lilly spoke out against Kate's devolution from an independent character to being part of a love triangle with Jack and Sawyer. Her frustration apparently reached the point where she would, quote, throw scripts across rooms.
Sick!
I didn't hurt it.
Find your own way home.
Lilly also said she would try her best to transcend the limited material she was given. Lost may have been filmed in Hawaii, but for Evangeline Lilly, making it wasn't always paradise.
I saved you a bullet!
Number 7. Shannon Doherty, Charmed. Shannon Doherty had already earned a reputation for being difficult to work with on Beverly Hills 90210.
Nobody knows me here. I could be anybody. I could be somebody.
But she was brought on board for another, more fantastical show from producer Aaron Spelling, playing telekinetic Halliwell's sister Prue.
Look, if you'll trust me, we can bring you and Elliot together.
Unfortunately, Doherty clashed with both the show's producers and co-star Alyssa Milano. She also derided Charmed as a, quote, a show for 12-year-olds. Unsurprisingly, Doherty left the show, and Prue was killed off at the end of the 3rd season. Filling her spot was Rose McGowan, who managed to make it to the end of the series.
No!
Number 6. Johnny Depp, 21 Jump Street. When you think of Johnny Depp's most famous roles, Officer Tom Hansen likely ranks quite low.
Look, I'm here to see Captain Richard Jenko.
However, there was a time when Depp was best known not for eccentric characters like Jack Sparrow, but for being a TV heartthrob. Depp resented this association, as well as his contractual commitment to the series. He reportedly did his best to act in ways that would get him let go.
I don't want to take any chances.
He got his wish, as his contract ended after the show's 4th season. However, he still returned as Hanson for a cameo in the show's big screen adaptation. Granted, his character was killed off in a brutal fashion.
You guys at Jump Street?
Yeah.
That's funny because we were actually Jump Street.
Number 5. Mandy Patinkin, Criminal Minds. Many disturbing cases were featured on procedural Criminal Minds, and one person who couldn't stomach them any further was the show's original star.
We better get started.
Mandy Patinkin played Unit Chief Jason Gideon before abruptly leaving early in the 3rd season. In an interview, Patinkin said signing on to Criminal Minds was, quote, his biggest public mistake, objecting to how often the show portrayed extreme violence towards female characters.
Well, it's certainly a series of murders. We don't know enough yet to call them serial.
However, he later expressed remorse over his behavior. Despite this negative experience, Patinkin was cast in another series, acclaimed drama Homeland, which he referred to as the, quote, antidote to Criminal Minds. Maybe he'll try a sitcom next?
That's a good question. Rose. That's a very good question.
Number 4. Penn Badgley, Gossip Girl. For many viewers, Gossip Girl was the ultimate guilty pleasure show.
Well, no offense if I sound surprised, since I've never been invited.
But one person who apparently didn't get much pleasure out of it was star Penn Badgley, who played Dan Humphrey. After the show ended, Badgley threw some not too subtle shade at the teen soap, tweeting how the complete series box set was, quote, an image of white privilege. In an interview about music biopic Greetings from Tim Buckley, Badgley said it was, quote, a new feeling to be proud of something he worked on.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
We don't want to spread any rumors, but it seems like Penn Badgley wasn't all that enthusiastic about Gossip Girl.
Yeah. Gossip Girl's dead.
Number 3. Chevy Chase, Community. Chevy Chase has long had a reputation for being difficult to work with, and his dissatisfaction with acclaimed sitcom Community was known even before he left the show for good. While Chase received positive notice for his performance as Pierce Hawthorne, his behind-the-scenes conduct was less admired.
You know, I was really moved by your honesty earlier.
In 2012, audio leaked of a voicemail left by Chase for creator Dan Harmon, in which he said the show was a, quote, mediocre sitcom and not funny. This wasn't the only controversy involving Chase in the show. According to Harmon and series stars Donald Glover and Joel McHale, Chase would also make racist remarks on the set.
You're not my mother.
She's not? 29 seconds.
Chase left the show in the 4th season, though he did return for a guest spot the following year.
A crappy place, sure, but only because it gives crappy people a chance to sort themselves out.
Number 2. Charlie Sheen, 2.5 Men. Even if you never watched 2.5 Men, it was hard to avoid the chaos leading to and following star Charlie Sheen's departure.
What's going on with you? Well, Alan, there's not much to say. I make a lot of money for doing very little work.
In 2011, Sheen disparaged both the show and series creator Chuck Lorre, and was let go following these comments and other instances of erratic behavior.
That's ridiculous.
Jingo!
His character, Charlie Harper, was also killed off. Sheen's mouth didn't get any quieter after his dismissal, as he continued to insult the show as well as his replacement, Ashton Kutcher. He also sued the show for wrongful termination. Rarely does a sitcom involve this much drama.
Charlie lived life on his own terms and never apologized for who he was.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Robert Reed, The Brady Bunch. While many of us secretly wished we could be part of the Brady Bunch family, there was one person who definitely didn't: Mike Brady himself. Robert Reed played the famous TV patriarch, and it wasn't exactly to his liking.
Sure, and I'm logical, and I know I'm doing the right thing. Why should I be nervous?
A Shakespearean actor, Reed found the sitcom to be below his standards. and often clashed with series creator Sherwood Schwartz.
Alice, even if you're joking, that's absurd.
Despite his dissatisfaction with the show's quality, Reed got along with all of his cast members and served as a great father figure for millions of young viewers. He also later expressed regret for his behind-the-scenes attitude. Now that's the kind of integrity that made us admire Mike Brady so much.
Cindy, I don't want you to expect a miracle.
Should these actors be ashamed of these shows? Let us know in the comments.